we're not faith-based institution, but we all agree that we have a moral responsibility to deal with this. And it's interesting that I think groups that are dealing with like Move to Amend, recognizing that we got to get money out of politics or we'll never get the change that we need to have happen. That these are they're really moral issues when it comes to climate change, because if we screw up the planet, we don't get any of this fun stuff that we're trying to create. So it's really an opportunity to create the world we want, which we've been wanting all along. Now we have there's just no excuses because it's just great. So, all right.
One little note.
Yeah.
What I just said. Michael Greenman, who's primary person involved here locally and nationally, had a meeting with several different denominations, ethical groups that in the past. They tried to come up with the three things that they all agreed upon. Right? Every denomination, or religious denomination, and every ethical group, and those were the ones that I mentioned.
Yeah.
One of them was the question of the earth, protecting the earth. That was
Stewardship of the planet.
Stewardship of the planet, yeah. So,
Right on.
yeah.
Cheryl, you can please stop in here. Come on and get a little closer here.
Oh, okay.
Come on. You can go next.
Oh, okay.
Cheryl Johncox.
Okay, I don't want to go next though.
We sometimes reorganize so we can get everybody in more of a circle. J-O-H-N-C-O-X.
Yeah, so I said Sierra Club has 8 people that work for the Howard chapter. We also have the privilege of having some national people that love Columbus and decided to live here as well, and or they have regional campaigns that are happening. And Cheryl is taking care of our methane campaign.
And I apologize, I'm late. Instead of following my instincts that said I was here 8 years ago, I put it into my phone and it told I'm walking around on the corner lane now. So that's why I'm late. Yeah, so I'm working on methane as it pertains to climate change. And I'm really interested in finding more about what your group is planning. And I'm not quite sure what Sierra Club's role is going to be, but I'm very excited that the faith community is coming together to work on our legislature.
When Cheryl was head of the Buckeye Force Council,
Yes.
she was doing what we're going to do on April 20th. She is like Deb. She's an organizer on that west side of the Statehouse to get people together and put together a rally that attracts a lot of people. So that's our mission here. So network with a lot of organizations, get a lot of people engaged, have everybody talk to their friends and family, and get a public demonstration of that we want this legislature to get their act together, like legislators all over the country at every level. So this is our responsibility right here in our Buckeye home state. Okay.
And you're with what organization? I'm with the Sierra Club National, and I'm working on methane regulations for oil and gas. So it produces about 40% of our methane emissions come from oil and gas. They're the single largest emitter of industrial methane. And
It leaks out during fracking all the time.
Yeah, from the wellhead all the way until it comes to your house. And so there's an effort underway to get rules for leak detection and repair, and also capture. They're venting a huge amount of methane into the air during the fracking process. We see it during flaring and other stuff. And working to get that captured. There's a lot of toxicity with it as well, but it would make a significant dent in real-time warming, which is the interesting thing, because carbon dioxide, as we know, is not, we're kind of working on our warming 40 years out when we work to, reduce our carbon dioxide. But methane is, it's a climate gas on steroids. It lasts about 20 years, and it is what's driving the acceleration of warming. So that would be a significant, put the brakes significantly on our warming if we could get some of these regulations instituted.
Fast acting.
Big time fast acting, yes.
Well, stop. No more all of the above energy policy. Renewables only. And we're going to be talking when we get to Deb will talk about the specific ask that we're making and why we limit what we're going to do at some level. But, you know, there's a lot of issues that we need to take climate action on. So this is not like the end point of our network here, our action plan. We want to, you know, we want to hit them on as many fronts as we can, but we got to be clear about, you know, our messaging to the media, etc. Okay, Matt Crawford.
I'm Matt Crawford, and I've been involved with Simple Living and the transition movement for Simple Living for a long time. The Transition Hub for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean the transition movement is all about local resilience, finding ways to do more with walkable, bikeable, fast transit communities, local business. So I've been involved with Chuck to support our local economy efforts. And my wife and I are part of Clintonville Energy Collaborative. We're a group of neighbors who have come together to help each other put solar panels on our houses for less money. About 8 or 10 of us are trained in solar installation, but that just means we know enough to be dangerous. And we know we have a tremendous amount to learn. You know, we're at the very beginning of our learning curve. But and so you mentioned the frackers. They love to say how clean natural gas is, and it's ridiculous. I'm retired from Ohio State. And I attended a number of meetings about fracking. They've got the subsurface energy resource group down there, and I was involved with that for a while. And we do these public meetings, and we had student activists in there protesting and asking, how can you support fracking? I said, I don't support fracking. It's not necessarily because of groundwater, but it's because it means we can just keep partying like it's 1999. And with any efforts to attack climate change are not just rewarded by it. And then you throw in all this waste gas. It's part of the process. And then, the earthquakes, and then there is the issue of groundwater. So anyway, I've been involved in, I taught environmental health and occupational health at Ohio State for about 10 years. I'm a nurse. So I'm interested in health. I'm interested in health effects of climate change. I've done some research on it. And now I'm retired and working as much as I can on these kinds of things. And I'm not a person of faith, but I stand in solidarity with everything the faith groups are doing. And
He's a person of moral integrity.
If you say so, I appreciate it. I guess I have my own brand of faith, I suppose, but I'm not affiliated with any religion. I guess I have faith that people can still make a difference. So anyway, that's why I'm here, and looking forward to more work with y'all. We're going to be here every Monday. Every first Monday of the month at this building at 6:30. Whether it's more planning related to April 20th and going forward, we're going to continue just having conversations, planning events. We have, in addition to the walk that Chuck talked about leading up to the Paris talks, we had 2 subsequent walks. One near the close of the Paris talks, and then another one a week later. We had several. These were sort of like spontaneous or distributed neighborhood protests. So we met at North Broadway High. We did some in Delaware, right, Chuck? Mm-hmm. And we had one in Bexley, and so we want to do more of that kind of stuff too. Just get more visible, keep calling attention to it, let people know that it's happening. It should be obvious to people now that it's happening. You look at the numbers, the graphs just keep spiking higher, the temperature. So anyway.
No neighborhood unturned.
Yeah.
We'll get them all. Just give you an example. I invited him to go to Costa Rica, but you have to limit its air flights. So, me? I went in. Okay.
You have to live too. So.
I flew Maine last summer.
I know, I'm just poking a little fun at myself. But Pam Patch, we'll let Deb go clean up here, but we'll keep going around with Pam.
I'm Pam Patch, and I'm a member of Simply Living and charge of the Northwest Earth Institute courses, which are wonderful. If you haven't taken one, I highly recommend them.
Too late to sign up.